I see some gradual changes. Yeah, it's picking up a bit.
You see what?
I see some gradual changes in the memory situation.
For me?
Yeah.
Oh.
She will ask me, I don't know how many times a day, just what day it is.
They ask you, do they say, what's wrong?
What day is it? What time is it? When are we leaving? And whether we're leaving or not. So it's when are we leaving? And then I say, well, I didn't plan on leaving anywhere.
I can't hear you.
Of course, the problem is she doesn't hear me very much.
What?
I have a real problem with the what. I get whats all day long, and no matter what I say, there's a what involved.
I couldn't help this one.
Yeah. I get questioned to death, and they're repetitive.
Am I the one who questions?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, yeah, there's nobody else around here. The thing that you have to be very careful of is the anger factor, because after a while, repetitiveness just grinds you away, and you get easy to get pushed out of shape. You know.
You do?
Well, you do too.
Oh.
And then she gets a real tantrum, and then you come to me and you ask forgiveness for how bad she treated me. And then she says we have to go to the church. It's Friday. We have to go to the church.
That's because I like to have action.
The senior center is still working out real good for us because she goes down there on Tuesday, and invariably she'll come out with a big smile.
Oh yeah, and my job there is to make people smile.
Yeah.
No, the part I'm working in is where they kind of try to get them pepped up, and then they take pictures of them.
Yeah, we got some great. She got some great pictures the other day. She said she didn't remember them, but she didn't remember getting the pictures, but she got them.
How far back do I remember? I don't know. What you call it? There's a lot of little strands going out. I don't know.
Most of the time, we're pretty happy.
Yeah.
But we have these moments where, boy, I mean, you wouldn't believe it. She'll walk out the door sometimes, just a couple of times. But I know she's not going anywhere. She says, I'm out of here. Well, shoot.
Well, you know what, Ivan? We can either make fun of it and have fun and laugh. And
yeah, well, we laugh. We do. We laugh a lot. We find a lot to laugh about. And they say you've got to keep upbeat as much as you can.
You got to what, Ivan?
Keep upbeat as much as you can. By and large, we do pretty well. I'm thinking from a comparison standpoint, because what I've seen, like Ron and his wife, I don't know how he does it. I can't imagine it. I don't know, but maybe that's what I got to look forward to. See, I think the changes are so subtle, and you don't realize it. When you look down, you're doing 70 and 50 miles on our zone. You don't grasp it until it happens.
I don't know. A lot of things just kind of dropped away from me, didn't they?
Yeah.
But my friends and relatives and stuff were all very fine with it, you know.
Yeah, we've got some solid friends.
That's why I love everybody.
But now, better
Now try to take it easy. And try to relax a little.
I was going to try to...
Say what you will, it's a stigma.
Say what?
There's a stigma connected to Alzheimer's, and we...
Well, of all the nerves.
I think the old personality is there. It's not prevalent, you know, to that extent, but that old person is still there. But you get to confusion because there's so many neurons up here that decided to take a hike.
Yeah.
If I can't handle the care, then what do we do? See, and there aren't too many places to go. And they say, well, you need to get out there and start probing around and see what's available and this and that. Well, when you think right now, there's, what do they say there is now? I think it's 5 million Alzheimer's, and they say in 3 years it's going to triple, be 15 million people with Alzheimer's. And they're all going to be looking sooner or later down the road for help. But the help is very costly.
I'll bet.
So if you've got yourself in a position where you got a few bucks, that can go just like a tornado.
But wouldn't it be nicer to have family members that are eager?
We're not talking about what could be nicer. It's what you have to contend with when you get to a certain point. And everybody says, well, I said, I'm cool. I'm doing all right. But they said there's going to be a time where you're not going to be cool. And then what do? You got me. I don't know.
Whatever happens is going to happen, and we'll just have fun. And now they've kind of come around about that now. Because we've always been good friends, and we could joke with each other and everything. Here's your wedding.
Was that my wedding?
Was this your first wife?
Who's that girl? Same girl's over there on that picture over there.
Oh, here?
Yeah.
My goodness, you had a lot of girlfriends. He loves me, and I love him, and everybody loves Ivan.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody that comes in.
Bob.
He's just a Mr. Sweet guy, you know, and everybody likes him.
Yeah.
So I think I'll hang on to him for a while. I could sell him.
The thing is that usually about 6:30, between 6:30 and 7:30, she's totally wiped out. I got to go to bed. I just cannot hang around here no more.
He's a good puppy. Yeah, he's a good puppy.
He's a nice little kid, isn't he?
He's my little buddy. Our little buddy.
Nice looking dog, too.
I'm losing weight. Look at this watch, man. I can shove it right around my wrists.
What's wrong with it?
It's too loose. You're going to leave this year. I'll practice on it a little bit.
On what?
Camera thing.
Oh.